Yo, what's good, my wolf pack? Elf of the pack right here. And look, man, I'm sick. I'm real sick. I don't know if y'all can tell, if y'all can hear it in my voice, but I've been sick for the last few days. I got a bad cold, bruh. And I know it's been a while since I did a review, and I've been keeping up with Easy. I just haven't been feeling up to talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been feeling up to making a video. But with this chapter, bruh, well, first of all, let me say, Shura can burn in hell, bruh. Never have I wanted to see somebody get beat down so bad. At first, I thought Shura was cool. I was vibing with Shura. Okay, well, he's a psychopath. I know that, but I liked him. I like him as a villain. I thought he was mad entertaining, more entertaining than Drake and Joe, and I love Drake and Joe. No homo, but. But I thought Shura was mad cool, right? And I even had a little theory that we was gonna have like a redemption arc with Shura, that he can potentially join the crew, you know, and build a brotherly like relationship with Shiki, right? I had a whole theory that I was hoping to see come into fruition, but Shura, oh my god, I hate Shura now. I used to like the guy, now I hate this dude. All right, so let's talk about Shiki, right? I think we got a glimmer of Shiki potentially fall into the dark side, fall into dark gravity. You know what I'm saying? Because with this chapter, right, we see after Shura's little cowardly attack on the Eden Zero, we see Shiki, Jinn, and Couchpo hooking up Sister Ivory and Hermit to a bunch of medical devices on a ship, right? And Shiki is asking Jinn to pinpoint Witch's location, you know, because Shura kidnapped the witch, right? And so Shiki is getting frustrated. He's getting angrier by the second. He's telling Jinn to pinpoint Witch's location, and Jinn tells him after he talks to Colleen and Laguna for a bit, because they're out fighting little robot drones around the Ash City Dome. After he talks to them or whatever, they're checking to see how they're doing. He tells Shiki that Shura has a witch somewhere in the dome, like underground in the military base type area, right? And Shiki, he starts to storm out. He's saying he's gonna head over there and bring Witch back. And Couchpo and Witch are telling him, they're trying to basically calm him down. They're trying to make him see reason, telling him that Rebecca's team is down there, and he's gonna ruin their infiltration plan, and how he just needs to relax, and how they'll get her back and all this. But Shiki's all like, nah, I'm not hearing none of that. I'm gonna go get Witch. Y'all stay here. That is an order. And I really like that scene where Shiki was all like, I'm gonna do what I wanna do. Y'all stay here. I'm ordering you. I really like that moment because we never saw Shiki ever talk to his crew like that. He never talked to the homies like that. Even when he was angry, he never lashed out at them like that. And that's something that I really like, because I think that is a clear sign that he's getting close to that dark gravity, and I want to see now. I want Rage Shiki. I want him to snap. I want him to go off. Right. I want him to just kill. Well, he's not gonna kill nobody. I don't think, at least. I don't think he's gonna kill somebody. But I want him to snap, bro. I want him to just destroy everything, dog. So when Rage Shiki goes off, it's gonna be hot, right? So I was a little bit disappointed because they actually succeeded in calming him down. They told him to go meet up with Rebecca and Wise and Happy and Pino, so they can work together to get Witch back and stop the All Link system, right? So he calmed down, and he apologized for snapping, right, and then he left. And Couchpo was all like, seeing Shiki like that kind of has me a little bit worried. And Jin was all like, Kids are always like that. As if you're not a kid yourself. As if you're not the same age. Jay, what are you talking about? It wasn't that long ago where you was acting the same way, the exact same way where Dr. Mueller was on Forrester. Come on now, bro. Don't be trying to act like you all better. Come on now, dog. You ain't see what my boy see. He saw a bunch of robots basically be forced to kill himself and die protecting him at the same time because it sure was a whole punk, bruh. You don't talk down to my dude. Come on now, but this chapter got me a little bit hype. It got me a little bit hype. So we cut to Shura, right? We cut to Shura and Ajuna. Ajuna, I think her name is, right? His secretary, and he has Witch chained up in their little hideout military area, right? And Juna tells him that she's known as a steel sorceress, that she worked under the Demon King Ziggy, and she's one of the star shines and all that. And which wakes up because she was unconscious and she comes to her senses, and Shura Shura gives this whole nonsense speech about being upset about Ziggy attacking Forrester and trying to attack other planets in the Aoyoi cosmos. He was all like, Ziggy attacked Forrester. That was my planet, and now he's attacking. He's attacking more of my planets. I'm gonna teach him that he can't do whatever he pleases. Robots should bow down to their human overlords, right? And he's just groping Witch, stabbing her with knives, just having her scream out in pain and stuff. I really hated seeing Witch in pain, dog. First of all, when he broke onto the Eden Zero, I was really hoping that Jin and Shiki would get to him in time to stomp him out, right? But when we saw Sister Ivory and Hermit all broken up, I was like, bruh, y'all gotta kill this nigga. At first, I wanted a redemption arc for Shura. Nope, no more. We gotta kill him. He's scum. I already knew he was scum, but I kind of like him. But now I don't like him. He needs to die, right? So that the whole little scene basically ended with Shura basically saying that robots should bow down to humans and they should obey their human overlords. And it's weird to me because he's claiming to care about these planets, right? He's claiming that they're his planets and he cares about them, which is weird to me because Schubert doesn't really. We know he doesn't care about anybody. He certainly didn't care about the robot that he killed. That we found out Milani's grandpa, Saika, whose skull he crushed, right? We certainly found out he didn't care about him, right? And then he killed that lieutenant guy in the operation center on the Ash planet. He had crushed his skull. He killed him. He didn't care about him. So I don't know why Shura's acting like he cares about people or these planets when he just kills people at the drop of a dime for the timeless thing. I'm like, Shura, who you trying to fool, bruh? Stop capping. Stop the cap. Stop with the cap. You are just as bad as Ziggy. Stop capping. All right. We get this little scene, with Lyra, and she's just she's getting a briefing about what's going down with Eraser in space and about how he stopped his attack on their fleet and how he's probably recharging his ether gear that literally erases things from existence. And she's getting briefed on about how they stopped the Eden Zero. And she's getting all cocky, talking about how they must not really be trying if they got stopped so easily, and how she and the rest of the oceans are going to turn everyone black from. They're going to turn everything from black and white to black and white, whatever that means. I don't know. But basically, she was just talking about how they're going to defeat them, right? And that was basically the end of that little interaction with her and this military guy. Of her getting that little rundown, and we see that Lyra actually leaves, because people weren't well, people were hating on her, calling her a punk kid, and how she shouldn't be there, and how the old oceans are so much better, and how they preferred Fabiano, and all that. Which I wouldn't want to work under the. I wouldn't want to be around the oceans either. The new oceans. I wouldn't want to be around these clowns either. They all crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the guys, all of the employees and stuff on the planet, they were all feeling some kind of way about Shura being there because he's a psychopath. And now that Lyra was there was even more in a mood. So Lyra, when she left, after she got the little rundown, she left, and the guy he was giving her the rundown was all like, "Where are you going? Aren't you gonna stay and like watch the conclusion of the battle?" And she was all like, "No, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go have some fun myself. I'm gonna go have fun with Shura. I am a punk kid after all." And then she leaves, and then it's with that that we jump to Rebecca's Rebecca's wise Happy and Pino's location. All right, and we see that they were able to, oh, and Moscow's with them too, and we see that they were able to escape, evil mirror Himura's, um, evil mirror Samura's version, right? They were able to escape evil mirror Himura. So as they're taking a little breather and they're talking amongst themselves, we see that for seemingly, well, Moscow is still in his still stupid little Shiki cosplay, which I'm like, bruh, stop it, give it a rest. It's not funny, it's not cute. Drop it, bruh. And so we see they're all taking a little rest and they're talking amongst themselves, right? And then all of a sudden, Wise, he starts freaking out and he's screaming, "I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared." And then Rebecca, she starts to cry. And she's all like, "Seeing you like that hurts me so much." And she's just crying her eyes out. And Wise is just screaming about how scared he is. And Moscow, Happy, and Pino, they're all like, "What the hell is going on here?" Right? And then we see Nas or Nasei or however you say his name, the dude with the eye on his head, the Egyptian looking bastard, right? Another one of the oceans showed up, right? And he says that he's able to control he's able to manipulate one's mind. He's able to implant certain emotions into people, right? So he was having Wise feel fear, and he was having Rebecca feel grief, and that's why they were acting the way they were. That's why they were acting the way they were, right? And that's basically where the chapter ended, or rather, the chapter ended with Lyra walking off, right? So, but yeah, that was basically the chapter in its entirety. Um, Not much went down, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed this chapter a lot, actually. Most interesting aspect of this chapter was, to me, Shiki having his little meltdown because, like I said, he has never acted that way before, and it was a great sign, a great indicator of him potentially hitting down Dark Gravity. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't wait to see. I'm really looking forward to these future events, man. I'm looking forward to these future events. Can't wait to see what goes down. I'm hoping we get Witch sooner rather than later. At this point, I care more about Witch than I do the All Link system. I'm like, forget the All Link system. Save Witch. Get Witch. The robots, well, the robots can't die, but I don't care if the robots die as long as we get Witch, okay? We can save the robots, but prioritize Witch. Damn it. But I hate seeing Witch in pain, dog. She's my favorite Starshine, dog. I hate seeing Witch in pain, bro. She was over there having a good time, laughing, stabbing. I'm like, bro, Shiki needs to kill this man. I want Rage Shiki. Rage Shiki holds nothing back, all right? And I was hoping he would storm the dome area place, right? But I guess him calming down and meeting up with the rest or some of the crew is the better option. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in my next one. Peace.